All right, our reading for today has us in Deuteronomy chapter 18. The priest, the Levites, all the tribe of Levi. So we commented on that in chapter 17. All priests are Levites, but not all Levites are priests. So the priests are descendants of Aaron, and they're also part of the tribe of Levi. But the tribe of Levi includes, all the Levites. And the priests are part of that tribe. The priests, the Levites, all the tribe of Levi shall have no part nor inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the offerings of the Lord made by fire in his portion. So the 12 tribes of Israel, of which the tribe of Levi is one, they were assigned to the duties associated with the worship of God and the care of the temple. So the land and the spoil and all the valuables were divided kind of 11 ways instead of 12. There's 12 tribes of Israel, but the stuff was divided 11 ways. And then the 11 tribes that weren't the tribe of Levi were supposed to tithe and give to the Lord by giving and supporting the tribe of Levi so that they could focus on the worship and service of the Lord, doing the daily duties associated with the temple and the sacrifices and just all the responsibilities. Therefore, they shall have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance, as he said to them. And this shall be the priest's due from the people, from those who offer a sacrifice, whether it is bull or sheep. They shall give to the priest the shoulder, the cheeks, and the stomach, the first fruits of your grain and your new wine and your oil, and the first of the fleece of your sheep you shall give them. So notice, first fruits, first of the fleece, give God our first and our best. So we see the first mentioned a lot. We see all these rules about don't offer an animal with a blemish. So we see the principles, give God our first and our best. That's goes back to commandment number 1, no other gods before me. God's to be first, to be number 1. For the Lord your God has chosen him out of all your tribes to stand to minister in the name of the Lord, him and his sons forever. So if a Levite comes from any of your gates, from where he dwells among all Israel, and comes with all the desire of his mind to the place which the Lord chooses, then he may serve in the name of the Lord his God, as all his brethren the Levites do, who stand there before the Lord. They shall have equal portions to eat, besides what comes from the sale of his inheritance. When you come into the land which the Lord your God has given you, you shall not learn to follow the abominations of those nations. There shall not be found among you anyone who makes a son or his daughter pass through the fire, or one who practices witchcraft, or a soothsayer, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead. For all who do these things are an abomination to the Lord, and because of these abominations the Lord your God drives them out from before you. You shall be blameless before the Lord. So all these sinful things that he mentioned, and a lot of that stuff is still practiced today. It's not of God, it's of Satan, it's of evil. You shall be blameless before the Lord your God, for these nations which you will dispossess listened to the soothsayers and the diviners. But as for you, the Lord God has not appointed such for you. So believers should have no part in things like witchcraft and horoscopes and palm reading and psychics and all those kind of things. The Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your midst, from your brethren. Him you shall hear, according to all you desired of the Lord your God in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God, nor let me see this great fire any more, lest I die. And the Lord said to me, what they have spoken is good. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brethren, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I command him. And it shall be that whoever will not hear my words, which he speaks in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet who presumes to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or who speaks in the name of other gods, that prophet shall die. And if you say in your heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord has not spoken? When a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord, if the thing does not happen or come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously. You shall not be afraid of him. So, simple test if a prophet's of God or not. If what he prophesies comes true, he's of God. If what he prophesies does not come true, he's a false prophet.